Rain so Tynes Field in the Steel City. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's got daylight. 30, 10, and into the end zone. 8-yard return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Brandon, my man, just one quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the goal. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And his first pass.
NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives you, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
A really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took
the number of touchdowns, that was at 5 last week, but 0 interceptions. So you think he's due to throw a pick, but I'm betting he continues to start of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he gets this one to Pittsburgh's had over the years, and one of them came against the Ravens. He threw 6 touchdowns back in 2014 in a win against Baltimore. And actually, now that I think about it, that was almost kind to Big Ben. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 2nd down and 4, Roethlisberger. Rush coming in. There as he drops him for a loss of 6. Here's Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steelers. They broaden their lead. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. Then he is going to be stopped. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And they're going to and a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out.
Mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity, nothing big happened, but then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are the way you're supposed to.
Jackson on 1st down. Catch is made by him. They did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree, getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect
36 now. 1st and 10. On the counter, Ingram. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the... And this play will be blown up. He'll drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that?
No way.
Get that soda down at the fountain, and guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel. And the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. And they worked it. Years of high school sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield.
And, of course, remember back to their first drive. Really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
he's in. Had the speed to get to the edge, and he did. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point, who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for two?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And set at the line for this next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that.
The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to look deep down the field. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. In the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
We'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
For him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
I don't think anyone in the building fought. 2nd down now. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
He may be playing free safety while wrapped up in a corner's body. For Earl Thomas's college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll be brought down somewhat to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. He gets the
ball is an integral part of the whole thing.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Roethlisberger.
Everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he
fight for it on 4th and inches. Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
Pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the one.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake act
kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I couldn't understand. You want to
already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive. If he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. To throw again on 2nd down. And the back end. Pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And they can't corral him. And his guys, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And yes, complete to the top. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. This is taken at the 3. Offense set at the line for this next drive. And that 1st half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down. Didn't see something sustained. Maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. He goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield, although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time season.
26 months. I hope you brought your reps because I'm about to take you to school. What? Go.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And a chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson.
You know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball,
Play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now it's Roethlisberger. Going deep to the end. That is. Continue to pour it on. In order. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he get bad blood here. I mean, and go for 2 when you're up that much.
if there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. Tonight, it's a rematch from the divisional round last year, Colts and Chiefs from Arrowhead. Then tomorrow on Monday night, the Browns and 49ers from Levi's Stadium from the 33.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Now it's Ingram.
And just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram.
Room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers, he's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Now it's Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't
It's
you?
not a first down due to the previous penalty. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And there's a place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determine that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be...
And got his man complete. Just bowling over, and he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And into his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw. Fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Boswell on now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right.
It's for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put the result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. On third down, generally in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here's Switzer.
The game that you get locked into a pretty good groove may not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you can...
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to tell it on the year as his guys can tip. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under.
This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. This will be fielded at the 8. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
To get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
But now they face third down.
We got 4. We got 4.
Jackson to throw on third down. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And now running right through it with a new set of downs. Now it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And they'll get him down. He's in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
On first down, it's Samuels. Busted.
Hey, 40's Mike, 40's Mike, right there. 40's Mike.
Here's Samuels again. And brought down.
Oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter,
It's knocked away and incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. Escaping the pressure and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
And he gets it over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape.
That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. He won, and he will get in.
He has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Offense set at the line for this next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message?
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And this will be
because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah,
this is how
they don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other.
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Not today, you are. Not today.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Jackson. Going to throw again. And that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And so this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles.